Welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of December. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Cancer, is the Tower for the month of December. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands upright. Okay. So Cancer, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the Tower, okay? And the Tower is not an easy card, okay? When it comes out, you know, the Tower is talking about major changes that are coming or have come and entered into your life. And this challenge has a lot to do with how you deal with these changes, okay? The Tower is about something here that needs to change or has changed, and it's really happening outside of your control. But if you're able to really and truly accept these changes and approach them from a mature standpoint, it can really help you get through it a lot easier, okay? And we're going to talk about your challenge. We're going to clarify it. We're going to see why it's your challenge and what you need to know in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Strength, and you have the Two of Wands. So in the recent past, there was definitely a choice or a decision connected to some sort of work that you were doing. This could have been in connection to a job that you were doing. Maybe there was a choice, you know, do I want to stay or go? You know, which project do I want to do? Which project do I not want to do? If this is about love in the past, this is about you maybe going into separation when it came to a specific person. Some of you had a choice to work things out with someone here in the past, or a particular person you were dealing with had a choice, okay? It could have been an Aries you were dealing with. I'm getting a Capricorn here. I'm also getting a Leo here, okay? We're going to clarify to get more information on this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Temperance, you have the Three of Wands, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So in the present moment, with the Temperance, there's a really strong energy here of something taking time to develop for you. And this has a lot to do with a new direction that you're taking in your life. Many of you are going to be going through some sort of changes, or you may be presently going through some sort of changes. And these changes are about you finally moving forward. So I do feel that the challenge that you're facing right now has a lot to do with major changes that are coming in for you. These major changes could be connected to somebody who is coming into your life. I'm getting an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They may be at a distance from you. We're going to see when we clarify. Now, in the near future, you have the Page of Wands, you have the Ten of Cups, and you have the Hierophant. So what's happening for you in the near future with the Page of Swords, there's definitely a lot of analysis here, a lot of questioning, a lot of, you know, research that you may be doing or you may need to do here. Now, why am I saying this? Because for many of you, what I feel is happening in the near future is there is a potential here for you to commit yourself to someone. This could be marriage. This could be you committing to a project that you're doing. This could be a relationship. This could be, you know, a job, whatever the case may be here. So whatever this thing is that you are going to be committing yourself to, it's something that's going to make you really happy. Okay. So whatever it is that you're moving towards, know this one important thing, Cancer, you need to go through the Tower moment. You need to go through this, because what this is going to do is it's actually going to make room for what you truly want. And I'll give you an example. Okay. The other day, I was watching something, I think it was online somewhere, okay? And you're the crab, right? Whether you're sun, moon, or rising crab, it doesn't matter. The crab actually sheds its shell. It actually I think it creates a new shell. I'm not sure exactly the mechanics of it. But what ends up happening is the crab ends up releasing its old shell, and it's very vulnerable. Okay. And this is, when it comes to the crab. So the crab sheds its old shell, its old hard shell. And, before it's able to grow a new shell, the new shell is actually very, malleable. Okay. It's not hard. Like it takes time, right? So this is what's happening for you in the near future. You're going to be going through something big. It's going to hurt a little bit, but it's actually going to allow you to get closer to that fulfillment that you've been looking for. So don't be afraid of tower moments. Don't be afraid of shedding old skin. Don't be afraid of letting something go. You may be questioning it a lot, but this is a part of your destiny, okay? This has a lot to do with you finally committing yourself to something that's going to make you happy. It could be a new home. It could be a new relationship. It could be somebody here who has potential, a job that has potential. Maybe you're going back to school in the near future. So this is what I'm seeing for you. Very beautiful energy here in the near future. And of course, what you don't see coming, Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning that's coming in for you. So when we enter into the end of December, you're going to have the sun in your 7th house, which is going to be in Capricorn. So there could be a lot of this energy of a new person coming in. I'm getting like a new lover, a new friend, a new direction that you're taking in your life. And it's going to feel really refreshing to you. Okay. It's going to allow you to finally enter into this nurturing energy, because a lot of you haven't been nurturing lately. There's an energy here of maybe being very cutthroat with people, only caring about yourself. But you've done that. The reason why you've done that is because it's a protection, but that's changing because you're moving into a new direction. You now can become the Empress. You now can get back to creating the things that you create. There's something here that you do with your hands. There's something here that you create that you love doing, but you haven't been able to do it because of the stress and the changes that you've been going through. But it's going to change in December, especially at the end of December. And you finally get clear on the fact that it's time for you to move away from something that has not been healthy for you. Some of you have been around people that take advantage of you, or people who just simply take from you. They're not givers. They take more than they give. So you're saying to yourself, look, I want to get back into the Empress energy. I want to get back in the energy of feeling passionate about the things that I create and I do, but I need to get clear on my future. I need to get clear on the things that are important to me. So this is what you don't see coming. Okay. So let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay. So the Tower, which is your challenge, is clarified by the King of Wands. You have the King of Cups and you have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are really in love, okay, with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be a Taurus or a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There's a change that's taking place in a relationship that you're involved in. I'm just going to put the story out there. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but for some of you, you need to hear this. Some of you are chasing someone who is not interested in you, okay? And you keep holding on to this person. You keep giving this person second, third, fourth, fifth chances. And what this is actually doing is it's actually creating a lot of sadness for many of you. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but there's somebody out there that needs to hear that. So the reason why you're going through the Tower is because what the universe is trying to show you is the universe is trying to show you what's not for you. When something is for you, you don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. It's not something that's going to make you sad or upset. It's just showing you that it's not for you. Now, whether this is a relationship or it's not, this could be a home that you're living in. It could be something that you've been doing. I don't know. It could be person, place, or thing. Okay. Take it as it resonates. So your challenge here, Cancer, has a lot to do with asking yourself, what am I holding on to? Am I holding on to something that is for me, or am I holding on to something that's not for me? Am I pouring my emotional energy into something that's falling apart, or am I pouring my energy into something that that I see myself holding on to for years to come? So this is about you reevaluating your relationships, the people you're dealing with. There's somebody here, a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising, a fire sign. Again, I'm getting Scorpio, I'm getting a Taurus. I'm also getting maybe another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Leo, an Aries here, Sagittarius. Somebody here doesn't even pay attention to you. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real. They don't pay attention to you. They ignore you, and you're still there like this on them. Right? So just keep in mind that if you are pouring your energy into something and it's not growing, it is not bringing the stability that you're looking for, now is the time to reevaluate if this is truly something for you. And we are going to have a new moon tomorrow. Okay, depending on when you watch this, there's going to be a new moon, I believe, on the 12th of December. Don't quote me, but around that time, there's going to be a new moon. You are ruled by the moon in astrology, which means this new moon is showing you what is it that you are holding on to? Is it something that's helping you grow? Because if it's not, you may need to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, it could lead to a tower moment, and that tower moment may lead to a lot of disappointment. And sometimes we need to go through disappointment to realize what's actually for us instead of assuming that something's for us, okay? And that's a big part of your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify let's clarify the Two of Wands in the recent past. The World. So something here came to an end in the past. The reason why things came to an end with you in a Capricorn, I'm getting an Aquarius, Leo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, maybe a Sagittarius, is because you and this person did not have the same vision of the future. There was a different path or course that you and this person needed to take. I am getting with the Two of Wands here that the reason why a separation between you and this person happened was because you had one vision of the direction of the relationship, and the other person had a different vision of the relationship. Even though you and this person tried very hard to work things out, things naturally came to an end over time between you and this person because it started to become toxic here in the past, and things started to become clear to you in terms of why something here needed to come to an end. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past for Cancer. So the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Cups. You have the Five of Cups and you have the Knight of Swords. So in the recent past with the Ten of Cups and the Five of Cups, something in your life in the past made you really happy, okay? Something in the past made you really happy. There was a lot of fulfillment here, but then there was a major disappointment. Some of you went through a third party here in the past with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You tried to work things out with this person, but it looks like there was a third party that interfered within the connection here in the past. So even though you were going through these major changes, and some of you are still going through the changes, like the Tower moment hasn't ended yet. You're still accepting these changes that happened in the past. A lot of you needed to find inner strength to get over this. And you did, right? In the past, you did find that inner strength to get over something here in the past to ultimately have a new beginning. So in the past, there was a new beginning, or there was a feeling of, I need to have a new beginning. Like, I need to take this risk to have a new beginning because things need to change. A lot of you started to set boundaries here in the past when it came to love, because you were so hurt over this situation in the past, okay? So this is what I see happened for you in the past. Now, in the present moment, there's the Temperance card, which is indicating the full moon that's going to be happening in Sagittarius. This full moon is going to trigger a need for change. It's going to trigger a need to start focusing on a new direction. Now, you are going to move into a new direction. You're planning right now in the present moment to move. You're planning to take a trip. You're planning on maybe starting something that's going to take you to the next level. And what I'm seeing here for many of you is a couple of stories. The first story is someone important is going to come into your life and they're going to help you with this. The other thing I'm seeing here is that I see you needing to take your time with this, okay? So if you are going through a change that, you're saying to yourself, I want to move to the next level, You need to be patient with yourself. That's what Spirit is saying, because for you to rush into something, you don't want to rush into something and be disappointed. This has a lot to do with a new beginning. Tell me more about the Three of Wands in the present moment for Cancer. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Chariot, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm just going to tell you this. It's really important. I have something really important to tell you. Hopefully you're listening. This change that you're going through, okay, you know what I'm talking about. This new thing that you're doing, this thing that it's like, I have a vision. I'm ready to go to this new thing. It's going to make you finally move forward the way that you want to. And this, you moving forward is not just, oh, I'm moving forward, yay. You're finally going to be empowered. Because you haven't been empowered. You haven't reached that full potential within yourself because something was holding you back for quite some time. Okay, when you move forward to this new thing, this new direction, this new milestone in your life, you're going to become the King of Pentacles. And this is a part of your destiny, okay? Because the Chariot and the King of Pentacles is here. Now, if this is not about just you, it could be about a relationship. It could be about an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Before I talk about this person, I just want to end something here when it comes to your milestone that you're going to be moving towards. If this is about your financial situation, it's going to bring a lot of abundance to you. You're finally going to move forward and you're going to make more money. You're going to make more money. You're going to see more potential here when you move towards this new milestone that you're doing, this new project, this new place, this new project that you're doing. Now, if this is about love, somebody's coming into your life. They're going to take their time. You may be saying to yourself, well, why are they taking so long? Why doesn't this just happen for me? Okay, I'm seeing 333 on the clock. Please check out what 333 means, because 333 could have some sort of important impact on this new milestone that you're doing. This person is going to come in, and when they come in, it's going to change your life. It's going to bring forth something beautiful, something great and amazing. And if you're willing to be patient, because things take time, things that are even, how do I say this? Things that are actually worth your energy and time take time. They don't just happen right away. Things that are healthy and good for you take time. Things that are not healthy for you are rushed and they're done haphazardly. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to be patient, because the right people are going to come in. The right energy is going to come in for you to facilitate this change. The people that are not for you are going to fall away. And it's naturally going to happen. You don't need to force something into your life that's not meant for you. Tell me more about the Temperance. What is this waiting all about for Cancer? What do they really need to know when it comes to this situation? You have the Tower, yes, the Two of Wands, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you see, the Tower is associated with your challenge, and this is what's happening in the present moment. A lot of you are not patient. A lot of you want to rush towards something, and what it's going to lead to is it's going to lead to, again, separation. It could be separation from somebody who you love. It could be separation from your project, getting closer to what you want. So the reason why this is happening, a lot of you feel alone right now, but you're not alone. You're alone because you're learning how to rebuild yourself by yourself, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why. A lot of you watching are saying, when am I going to find love? When am I going to find my soulmate? I've been waiting so long and it hasn't happened. Listen, stop, rewind, okay? You need to continuously work on yourself. It's not like you work on yourself for 2-3 months and then you're like, hey, but I did the work. Why aren't they here? It's a continuous process. And this is why something's taking longer, because even though you think you've gotten over something, you haven't. You're still working on getting yourself back to that place of feeling balanced again. And this is why something's taking a long time. It could be love, it could be a project, it could be something that you want, because during the time you're waiting, you need to be working on yourself. So when that new energy comes in, you're ready. It's not like that new energy comes in, you're like scrambling all over the place to get it together. The universe is giving you a window of time to allow you to rebuild something so that when it does come into your life, you're prepared for it. Does that make sense? That's what's happening in the present moment. That's what you need to be aware of. Okay? And by the way, in the near future, it's going to come. It's coming. What it is that you want to commit yourself to, that you believe is going to make you happy, it's coming. But it requires you to do the work. It requires you to do the research. It requires you to be serious about it. It's not something that you're like, okay, I want it now. It's, okay, what do I need to do every day to get to that? Because the tower is not something that's built in one day. It's something that's built over years. Happiness, what you need to understand, understand, and overstand is happiness doesn't happen like that. Success doesn't happen like that. It takes years to build something solid. It takes years and work and dedication and work. And when things aren't going well for you one day, you don't sit there and say, okay, I'm giving up. You keep going. And this is what you don't see coming, the fact that this new beginning is going to come in when the timing is right. Because you're confused. There's a lot of confusion right now. You're saying, I'm confused why this isn't working out. Why? You're not ready. There's a window of time that you still need to work on yourself and rebuild your confidence or rebuild your foundation for that true thing that you want to come in, if that makes sense. Okay. So tell me more about the Page of Swords in the near future for Cancer. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're learning in the near future to move away from people that just take from you. A lot of you've been feeling very alone. And in the near future, you're moving away from this energy because you're realizing that certain people or situations that you've been giving to it's not for you. This is what's been holding you back. You keep giving and investing in things that are not for you. And this is why they're crumbling. They're crumbling because they're not for you, hun. They're not. Stop forcing something that's not for you because you want to feel wanted. It's like, oh, I want to feel wanted. No. Be willing to say no. Because when you say no, the universe is like, oh, she has self-respect. Oh, he has self-respect. Oh, they really know what they deserve. Do you really know what you deserve, or you don't know what you deserve? Okay. This is why you're going to reevaluate something here in the near future. You're going to say, now I understand why I'm not happy. Now I understand why this isn't working out for me, because I keep giving to something here that's not for me. And when you move away from this situation, guess what? You make room for that thing that you're actually meant to commit yourself to. There's something out there in the near future. You're going to say, this is what I want to commit myself to. I don't want to commit myself to that because it was falling apart. Wow. Wow. Five of Wands. You're done with the conflict in the near future. Look, Queen of Swords. You're like, I'm done. I'm cutting it. I'm cutting the conflict out. Yeah. So let's talk about this happiness that's coming into your life, because there's something happy that's coming into your life. It's going to create a lot of happiness for you. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups for Cancer here in the near future. So the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Lovers. You have the Seven of Wands and you have the Sun. Okay. If this is about love, a lot of you have been pushing love away for a long time. I'm getting 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days. You've been pushing love away, but in the near future, there's somebody who's going to come into your life. I'm getting a Pisces. I'm getting a Leo. I'm getting a Gemini. I'm also getting a Taurus. Okay. This person that's going to come into your life, they're going to bring a lot of fulfillment to you. They're going to bring a lot of fulfillment to you. At first, you may push this person away, but over time, you're going to see some sort of happiness and abundance that this person brings to you. And it may potentially lead to a commitment, especially in the month of December, at the end of the month, because like I said to you, at the end of the month, astrologically, okay, moving forward into the first few weeks of January, the 7th house is going to be highlighted by the sun astrologically. What does that mean? It means the sun is the giver of life. Wherever the sun is in your chart, it's going to give life, it's going to give energy, and it's going to give purpose. And the Lovers is here. So it's confirming to me astrologically, as well as in the tarot, that when you finally release and accept something here that is not for you, and you accept that and you start taking the necessary steps to move towards what's for you, what is actually for you is going to show up. That's how it's going to work. And this is what leads to this brand new beginning that you've been waiting for years, months, weeks, okay? So let's get some advice for you, Cancer. Very interesting reading. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Moon. Wow. And you have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Cancer, your biggest piece of advice here is to be honest with yourself. It's time to be honest with yourself, okay? And some of you are watching this and saying, I'm always honest with myself. What are you talking about? No. This is about really being 100% with yourself. Okay, this has nothing to do with anybody else. It has a lot to do with you because the moon is here. And even though the moon in tarot represents Pisces, I'm talking from the astrological perspective, okay? So this is you. Your biggest piece of advice here, Cancer, is to recognize what is not for you. This is something that you've been struggling with for quite some time. A lot of you want to feel accepted. A lot of you want to be a part of the group, the clan. You want to be included. You want to feel relevant. You want to feel important. You don't have to do that. You are someone who, first of all, you're ruled by the moon astrologically. What does this mean? It means, think about the moon. How does the moon work? The moon is constantly changing. Every day it changes. It's full sometimes, and it's a crescent, then it's a new moon, then it's not even there. You know, the moon is a very changeable energy. So for you to become a fixed energy, you're not. You're not someone or something that is going to commit yourself because you're constantly emotionally changing. Things change. It's okay if it doesn't work out. It's okay if you say no. It's okay if you reject someone or cut somebody off. That's what maybe you need to do to get back to this place of feeling good within yourself. This is about you not feeling like you have to traipse behind people, run after people, force a situation. What is meant for you is going to come in and it's going to make you feel good. It's not going to make you feel bad. It's not going to make you feel less than. It's not going to expect things from you. It's just going to be. And we see this with the tides in the ocean, right? The tides in the ocean rise when the moon gets full. That means there's more emotions, there's more changes. And if somebody doesn't get that within you, if they don't get that you're going to have ups and downs, that you're going to be a changeable energy, then they're not for you. They don't get you, and that's okay. This is about recognizing when to say no to situations, and you're going to intuitively feel it's not for you. Do not reject your emotions. Your emotions are always speaking to you. Your intuition's always speaking to you. Stop ignoring it, okay? Because it's going to save you a lot of time and it's going to save you a lot of heartache, okay? So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope you got something from the reading. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.